Hello, beloved. It seems like lately I've been having the same conversation with several people about their antsiness and restlessness during this time in quarantine. It made me realize what kind of message could I provide you with to put you at ease. And I thought of Paul's words to the Philippians in chapter 4, verse 6 through 7. Paul writes the following: "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle writes the following: "Life is now. There was never a time when your life was not now, nor will there ever be. Unease, anxiety, tension, stress, worry are all forms of fear and are caused by too much future and not enough presence." You see, beloved, the gift of presence is to pay attention. I wrote down a few reflections that may be familiar to you or that you might want to consider when it comes to being in the presence. Being in the presence is to pay attention to what you're cultivating in your relationship with God. Perhaps you develop more time in prayer or spending time in reflection in His presence. Being in the presence is to pay attention to the quality time you've spent with your family. All this time in quarantine, you've learned to trust Him and to rely on Him in a deeper way. And mainly, you've paid more attention to the things you are grateful for. Paul encouraged us not to be anxious. Being anxious causes us to be frustrated, feisty, to complain about trivial things, and to be stressed. But it also creates an unhealthy way to focus on ourselves in a selfish manner. It takes us away from Paul's words in Philippians. "And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." You see, beloved, it's okay if you're feeling antsy. Take your restlessness to God and trust Him that He will provide you with inner peace. In the meantime, embrace the gift of presence and pay attention to whatever God is trying to show you and whatever God is trying to teach you. Shalom, beloved.